Hi everyone, my name is Nisha and my student number is 1814785. In today's TED Talk, I'd like to talk about how human resource planning might be impacted by technology in context of Starbucks. I will start with discussing on HRM and HR planning and also talk about the positive and negative aspects of technology, its tensions and finally conclusion. According to Armstrong and Taylor 2014, human resource management is about strategic, integrating and coherent approach in relation to employment, development as well as well-being of employees and human resource working within an organization. According to CIPT 2020, workforce planning is considered as the core business process in order to align changing organizational need with the people strategy and to make it most effective activity company has to engage with it. The way of implementing strategies, plans and programs to attract, retain, motivate and develop the best talent to achieve the goals and objectives of the company is called human resource planning according to George 2017. Advancement in technology can have dramatic impact on work and human resource in both positive and negative way according to Perry and Besta 2020. Starbucks has already reinforced learning technology, an app that helps in making decisions in complex and unpredictable environment based on the customer feedback and providing more personalized experience to the customers. And there are already 16 million active users according to Solo Square 2019. Stock counting in more than 31 stores is done by AI, where employees do not have to sit and count the stock by hand. Technology has also made the scheduling and rota task easier by predicting how many staffs are required to run the store effectively and efficiently. Starbucks is also working on adapting digitalization on voice activated system to take order from the customers. This can be effective as baristas do not have to put their head down and type the order. Instead, they can have good eye contact with the customers, which could be more interactive and meaningful, according to GR 2020. Due to technical error, system refresh, computer problem in 2015, Starbucks lost 4 million just in one day, according to SOPR 2015. Advancement in technology can also affect on the well-being of employees because it has increased the connection and contacts and work has become 24/7 according to Deloitte 2016, and the work pressure and workload can damage the employee's well-being according to Stretch ETL 2018. According to the report published by McKinsey and Company in 2020, 39 to 58% of operationally intensive work worldwide could be automated. To address the gap, company could use two models. First one is by retaining the existing workforce and preparing them for the new role or hire new staffs with the right skill. For example, if automation can take jobs of employees working in till to take orders, they could be retrained to make coffees or bakery item in Starbucks. Similarly, companies could use mixed approach by training the existing staffs and by hiring some new staffs according to Eldinger ETL 2020. The main gap here is high employee turnover in Starbucks according to Glassdoor 2018, and it is 65% according to First Brand 2018. So training is crucial. According to the Association of Talent Management Development report, the average training cost per employee is $1,252, and this could take an average of 33.5 hours of training according to Beckley 2017. Even in loose labor market, Starbucks is still not able to attract right talent in the job as there is 65% of employees turnover. Doing pestle analysis, focusing on technology is important because emerging technologies could be challenging for the HR practitioners, so they must build strategies for the organization where they could be mostly benefited from the technology, according to Eldengard ETL 2020. According to CIPD Report 2020, it can also enable organization in anticipating the future business threats and take actions to avoid or minimize the impact of technology by adopting it. There are also risks of bias and issue of privacy with the technologies, algorithms and AI. So AI are made by human, and they take decision based on the human patterns. And sometimes algorithms that are being used to analyze the data could create bias. For example, gender and racial bias was found in Amazon's facial recognition technology, and AI has difficult to identify the gender, especially in dark skinned and female faces, according to Vincent 2019. Some security flaws were also identified even in Starbucks app in May 2015, but this has been fixed by now, according to Pomeran 2017. To conclude, advancement in technology like AI, robots, digitalization have potential in affecting the work and employees. It is also impacted by the speed of development in the technology and also the willingness of company to adopt it. Some of the key role as a HR function, like um, encouraging employees in development of skills for everyday activities, are very unlikely to change, according to CBE 2018. But there are always risks of emerging technology. So HR of the company must undertake the role and develop the skills and understanding the digitalization and its impact on technology, according to Joestan 2017. To sustain with the emerging technologies would be the key function of human resource in the future workplace. Bias and privacy of people also should be considered by HR. Thank you for listening.